To COB an image, you're going to first open up the image and then duplicate the background layer. Go right over here to background, right click, and duplicate layer. Turn the eye off the background layer. Make sure your background layer is highlighted and go right down here to the new layer icon and create a new layer. I always fill this new layer with lime green because I feel like the contrast is the best. So I'm going to go over here to my colors. Mine is already lime green, but to change that, you click on it and you choose a lime green color here and then click right over here so that your color changes to lime green, and then you'll hit OK. Then you come over here to your tools. If your paint bucket is not selected and it's the gradient tool, you just click and hold down and choose the paint bucket, and then you're going to click. You won't see anything at first, but if you come right over here, you can see that the layer 1 has went green. Now I'm going to click on my background copy. You have to have whatever layer you are going to work on highlighted blue. So that's why my background copy is now blue. Now I'm going to go to my eraser tool. So I click on that and come over here. Now I prefer my eraser tool to COB. There are other tools that you can use. I just prefer this one. So now I am going to do Control plus and get really close so I can see these individual pixels and come over here. You want your eraser to be super big so that you don't take chunks out of your image. So I bring my eraser over here and I just have this nice curve right along the shoulder right here, and I overlap to where I take off some of the pixels of the subject. So I click right here and I just click. I do not click and drag. I just keep clicking and I go along and start erasing my image. It's really easiest if you do this with a mouse because you can have the scroll, and so you can just scroll down on your mouse and you don't have to keep using the bars over here to adjust. I use my right hand for the mouse, and then you can use your left hand for the Control plus and the Control minus to zoom in and out to check your progress. It seems like it would take a long time, but if you just keep clicking and use both hands, it really does go pretty quickly. You want to make sure that you get in close enough and you don't leave any of those pixels of the background, or else you will have kind of a glow. Right here we have some ridges where the shirt is, so I'm going to get nice and close, and I can right click right here and change my eraser fast. I'm going to bring it down so I can get in here and erase better. Come back out, make my eraser bigger again. I cannot tell you enough how important it is to make the eraser large. Do not make it small and make your subject chunky with little divots. There we go. And I'm going to zoom back out, and there you can see we are starting to get a cobbed image. If I come right over here to my layers and take that off, you can see how we are going to have the checker mark in the background. So it will be transparent, and eventually you'll have what looks like a floating subject with a nice cut out background.